Jessica, hi.
Hi.
I should get going. You just came here to see Star, right?
Yeah, but what I have to say, you should, hear it too. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kidnap your daughter.
We don't think that.
Yes, you do. And I don't blame you. That's why this visit is long overdue.
Hey.
Chris!
What are you doing here?
Oh, you first.
I'm dropping my mom off for a stress test. She says she wouldn't need it if it wasn't for me, Antonio.
She's going to outlive us all, you watch.
That's for sure. What about you?
Oh, just a follow-up appointment.
From that explosion at the KAD house?
I know half the doctors in Landview Hospital thanks to Rebecca Lewis.
She was Kyle Lewis's sister, right?
Yeah, why, you know him?
My roommate does.
Roommate?
Yeah, I needed a new living situation.
Do you still hate me for that whole Vanessa situation?
You mean for tricking me into marrying her so you can prove Ray didn't murder his wife?
Yeah, that.
I did, but then you almost died, so I sort of got over it.
You mean that?
No. Come on, Taya. I could never hate you.
I missed you, Christian.
I missed you too.
You know, you look like you could use a friend right about now.
So, this is John's office now.
Yeah, you got your desk, the phone, whole shebang.
Does he have a special way he likes the phone answered?
No, he usually just says, yeah, fish.
No, I mean when I answer it. It's not like I can't figure it out myself. It's just, I know John when he used to date my sister, and it seems like he's complicated.
I never thought so.
No?
No, and I should know. I'm like his right-hand man. I can tell you anything you want to know about John McBain.
Like, where he is?
Well, something pretty important must have come up.
If you're not ready.
No, it's not that.
Cole?
Yeah, that's certainly part of it. And I know we just decided to seize the moment and...
Right.
But we both know there are so many reasons why we should slow this down.
Like what?
Like the fact that you're still married to Blair.
Blair, I need my pants. My cell phone is in them. Blair? What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Michael! Hey, what are you doing here?
I ran into him at Rhodey's.
Yeah, just in town for a few days and I'm wrapping up some loose ends.
So I asked him if he would mind checking Shane out since he was his doctor.
Shane just has a cold. This isn't a recurrence.
Yeah, no one's saying it is.
But I would still feel better if Michael checked Shane out.
Right. No harm in that, is there?
I guess not.
So, Shane, let's take a look, see what's going on, huh?
This is crazy.
Because I want a doctor to make sure our son's all right?
Like that's what you're doing. I know what's really going on here.
Jessica, are you sure you don't want something to drink? Hey. No, I'm fine. You know, I thought about this moment for a long time. How it would happen. Whether I'd see you guys out somewhere or whether my mom would invite you over. How we would finally meet. But I decided I couldn't wait any longer, so... But now that I'm here, I can't seem to find the words. How do I apologize for what I did to you?
So that's what you came here for, to apologize?
Doesn't seem like, enough, does it? You apologize when you insult someone or when you dent their car. You guys thought your baby was dead and it was because of me.
No, it wasn't you.
I let Bess come out because I couldn't handle the truth, and she kidnapped your daughter for the same reason.
But you're better now, right?
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I've been going to therapy several times a week since I left St. Anne's, but I'm not going to be a problem for you, okay? I promise. I promise that.
What do you expect us to say?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just wanted to get everything out in the open. I didn't know what would happen once it was.
I've thought a lot about this moment, too, and I do have something to say to you.
I can't believe you would use Shane like that.
Like what?
Shane's not feeling good, and he wants to see his daddy. It drove you crazy that Shane asked Rex to spend the night last night. Your own kid didn't want to be around you either.
Stacy, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. She can't keep treating you like this. Like what? It wasn't enough that you wouldn't let Shane live with Rex, but now you don't even trust him to take care of his own son?
Of course I do.
You say that now, but I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't fly Michael in from Seattle yourself. Because Gigi's just gotta be better, better, better.
He's Shane's doctor.
This has nothing to do with Shane. You're just trying to one-up Rex.
I'm worried about my kids, Stacy.
So is Rex. We would be at the hospital right now if you hadn't shown up.
The hospital? So you were going to take Shane to the hospital without even calling me?
Look, I think we're all overreacting. It is probably just some 24-hour thing. You remember when I was so paranoid I practically had him choppered out of here when he had just eaten too much junk food?
You really think that's what this is? Just a bug?
I don't know. But I do know that we can't call out the National Guard every time Shane gets a cold. That's all it is, right, Michael? A cold.
You're the one that almost got blown into New Jersey. I'm fine.
I didn't say you weren't.
You just think I need a friend.
You had a look.
A look?
Yeah, when you mentioned Kyle Lewis, you said he knows your roommate, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there it is again, that look. Look, I wouldn't be happy if my roommate were hanging out with Kyle Lewis. Wasn't he the guy who blackmailed Natalie Buchanan and her husband with the truth about Star's baby?
Yeah, but that's not it. He just told me some stuff about Fish.
The cop? He's your roommate?
Yeah, and they knew each other in college.
So what'd he tell you? That Fish likes to eat peanut butter out of the jar?
See, the thing is, Fish is dating my other roommate, Layla, but this guy, Kyle, says that Fish isn't who she thinks he is.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, that's what I asked Fish. But he said Kyle didn't know what he was talking about, that I shouldn't trust what he says.
But you're not buying that?
Well, it's not that I think the guy's dangerous or anything like that.
Well, then what?
Well, Kyle just made it sound like he would hurt Layla in some other way, like break her heart or something.
Everyone gets their heart broken. Why are you so concerned about hers?
Do you have any questions? You can ask me anything you want.
Well, since John isn't here...
Well, it doesn't have to be about John, okay? I know everything about this place. Like how the coffee maker has this little trick when you,
It's not really a question. I just figured maybe we can use this time to talk.
About what?
Last night. If Christian hadn't come home when he did, we would have, And now that I'm working here...
Did you think of a question?
No. It's just we're living together, dating each other, and working together.
Is that a problem for you?
Yeah, it is.
We're getting divorced.
And she's okay with that?
I told her about my feelings for you.
Oh, that was very brave of you.
I am a cop again.
Yeah, I don't even know if that would stop Blair. You remember after you rescued me from Todd, she pretty much said stay away from him or else.
Things have changed.
I hope so. Because I've had enough drama for 2 lifetimes, and I really don't want to have to deal with Blair right now.
I know. She's not going to come after you. She told me I'm free to move on. And so is she.
Are you paying him extra for this? Okay, that's enough. You can go.
I'm not going anywhere unless Mrs. McBain says so.
Chad, it's all right. I'll see you at the country club for the kids' swim lesson, all right?
Actually, Chad, you won't see her. You're fired.
I'll see you later, Chad. Thank you. What do you think you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, what goes on in here is none of your business.
Blair, this is all about me. You're just trying to make me jealous.
Oh, yeah? And why do you care, Todd? You keep telling me over and over again that you're so over me.
You sound like Blair.
Bite your tongue.
She thinks I'm jealous of Fish.
You want to be with Layla?
What? No. No. I'm just saying that's what Blair thinks.
God, I hate to say this, but I actually agree with Blair this time around. Layla's a big girl. She can handle whatever happens. Why are you so concerned with her?
Because she's my friend.
So am I.
Look, I do not have the hots for Layla. If you were dating some shady guy, I'd... Actually...
What?
You know, Blair told me that you were living at Todd's again.
Yeah, I'm living at Todd's while Todd lives at Blair's.
So, Blair and Todd are living together?
Just for the sake of custody of their kids.
Oh. Well, good. I mean, it sucks for Blair, but good for you. You'd be crazy to start hooking up with Todd again. Ay, Dios mío. She's hooking up with Todd again.
Blair, it's...
What?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not jealous.
You know, you just insulted our children's swimming instructor,
Who cares?
Todd.
I think maybe you should stop thinking about the feelings of the hired help and think about our children.
What? Just haven't had nothing to do with our children.
Well, I'm seeing this and I'm wondering what's next. I mean, are you going to make out with Jack's soccer coach? I mean, perhaps we should get him tennis lessons down at the country
No,
club.
you know what?
The pro down there is extremely good
I'm
looking.
not like you. I don't do inappropriate things in front of our children. That's what you do. I was in here in the cabana, completely private until you huffed and puffed and you blew the door down.
Yeah, I really forced my way in, didn't
You
I?
could have knocked.
All right.
What?
We were supposed to be getting along, right?
Oh, and that's
Trying to.
exactly what I'm trying to do here.
And making out with the cabana boy? How does that fit into the...
I guess the same way betting your attorney.
It's completely different.
Really? How's that? Oh, I know. You've invited Taya to move into your house. I guess if I had given the cabana boy a key to, here, he could stay. Is that it?
Taya doesn't charge by the hour.
Oh, really? Don't tell me she's renegotiated the terms of your deal.
There's no deal.
Well, then why are you with her? Oh, my God. Oh, please don't tell me that you care about Taya Delgado.
Okay, well, so Blair might not be in the picture now, but we really, well, we have a gift for attracting disaster.
You're superstitious now?
Something.
I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow.
No, that's true. Because I remember after that wonderful night in that crummy hotel with you, thinking I never dreamed I could be that happy again. And then I was kidnapped.
I don't think the two things are related.
This part of my life, I've had this on hold for so long. And
And
You're
us running away from each other won't make our problems go away.
Might just make it. It might make everything better.
It might.
When I found out the truth about Hope and how Bess took her, my alters are me. I had a lot of feelings. At first I was freaked out, and I was furious at you.
I bet, especially when you found out that I took off with your daughter.
Mostly I was scared. But I got a feeling that I hadn't had in a really long time, and that was joy. That my baby was alive. And I had spent so much time missing her and feeling like I did something wrong. And I don't know, I would give anything to have her back.
Stop.
I'm so sorry. I went through all of that for a baby that I wasn't even going to raise. And you, with Chloe, she was Nash's daughter. I can't even begin to imagine how much you're hurting right now.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's why you did that. You took her because that was the only thing you knew to do. You were in pain.
It's no excuse.
I don't think you're making excuses. I just want you to know that I understand.
Cool. I know what it felt like when I thought Hope was dead, how much it hurt, how much I wanted it to stop hurting.
You started using drugs again, right? Because of me. Everything that happened to you and to Matthew was because of me, and if I could undo it, I would.
Me too.
But I can't. All I can do is say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'll be sorry for the rest of my life.
Shane's been having some stomach cramps and his glands are swollen.
What does that mean?
Well, it could just mean a bad cold.
Even that's not good for a kid who's in remission from leukemia.
Yeah, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, though, all right? I still have privileges over at Landview Hospital, so I think it'd be a good idea if we just went down there for me to check him out.
I have to go to the hospital?
Just as a precaution, just so we can draw some blood and make sure it's nothing more serious.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Looks like I had the right idea about going to the hospital.
And now you can go home.
Call me and let me know what's going on with Shane, okay?
Yeah, I want you to come with me. I need you with me. So I think we should take 2 cars. Stacy and I'll meet you guys at the hospital.
And Stacy bought it. She really thinks I'm sick.
Well, that was the easy part. Now we have to convince her you're dying.
Piece of cake.
What Taya and I do is none of your business.
Well, I'm thinking about the kids.
Kids are fine.
You just brought Taya to Star's wedding. You brought your latest tumble to your own
not a
daughter's
tumble.
wedding. Well, then what is she? Why don't you answer the question? What are you doing
Why
with
do
her?
you care?
I don't.
You don't care.
I don't.
Just wondering which one of us is jealous now.
Tia, you could have any guy you wanted, and you pick the one that makes you the most miserable.
He's not making me miserable these days.
Not yet.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm a big girl. And so is Layla, by the way.
I never said you couldn't take care of yourself. But at least you know what you're dealing with. I'm not too sure Layla does.
So it's a problem that we're dating?
I'm the new girl around here, remember? I don't want people to think I used you to just get this job.
Come on, you didn't.
I know, but if people find out that we're together, it doesn't look good.
You really care what people think?
In my work, Yes, it's important to me, and I want to be taken seriously, especially here.
And why wouldn't you be?
Come on. I was a waitress, an actress, and a lingerie designer. Not exactly a huge background in law enforcement.
Layla, you'll figure everything
I
out.
want to do more than figure it out. I want to make a difference, and I won't be able to do that if people just see me as the girlfriend of one of the cops.
So, you're saying...
I'm saying that I want to see all your tricks. Just not here.
Well, wait a minute. You don't want to stop dating?
You guys can wait in here while I run Shane down to hematology. Okay?
I know the drill.
Hematology?
Yeah, it's just a precaution, I told you.
Shane has a cold. You said so yourself.
No, I said his symptoms might indicate a cold.
What are you looking for? What is it?
Why don't you just let me run the test, and I'll be back as soon as I can, okay? No reason to assume the worst.
I'm sure everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, I know you're scared. You don't have to hide it.
Thanks.
I just wish there was something I could do for you.
Actually, there is. Would you mind getting me a cup of coffee?
Yeah, sure, no problem. 2 sugars, right?
Mm.
I will be right back. So far, so good. Oh, purse.
I'll just be happy when this is over and we don't have to pretend anymore.
What are you pretending?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Jealous. And you know what? Even if I were jealous, I wouldn't be jealous of Taya Delgado. I can tell you that much. So get out of here because I need to change out of my bathing suit.
Why can't you just admit it?
Admit what? There's nothing to admit. Get out of here, please.
I mean, is that what this incident with the pool boy was all about, Taya?
You've moved on, Todd, and so have I.
You're right. Why should I care what you do?
Oh,
or who you do it with?
You shouldn't. So why don't you just get out of here?
Oh, because you need to change clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, if we don't care about each other, then obviously we wouldn't feel self-conscious around one another naked. I mean, we would have no problem whatsoever changing clothes in front of the other person.
You're right. We wouldn't.
You're right. I started using drugs after we thought that Hope was dead. But that wasn't the only reason. My mom had just come back, and she didn't know me. I didn't know how to help her, and she didn't want me to, so she pushed me away.
I know that she wishes she could undo that.
What I did wasn't her fault. And it sure wasn't yours. A lot of bad stuff happens to a lot of people, and they don't all turn to drugs.
Maybe you thought that's all you had.
No, I had other choices. People were there for me. I just took the easy way out.
Me too.
But you're here now, taking responsibility for what you did. And that's exactly what I have to do. Look, I made those choices and no one else.
Thanks for saying that.
That's the truth.
Jessica. wish that this all didn't happen. I wish that your baby was alive, too. So do I. So do I.
I was telling Gigi that I'm not going to pretend you and I aren't together anymore, that she's just going to have to deal with it.
I'm just thinking about Shane.
Shane won't have a problem with it.
Are you sure about that?
Even if he does, I'm not going to lie to my son. That's why as soon as he's finished with this cold, I'm going to be honest with him about you and me.
Really?
I want my son to know how I feel. What's important to me. I want my son growing up believing in second chances. I want him to know that just because something bad happens doesn't mean you have to give up on love. And I'm ready to try again. And Gigi, you just better get used to it.
Rex, I don't even know what to say.
I need to go throw up.
Shane's playing video games in the on-call room.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Shane is my patient. What Stacy did is playing with his life. There are procedures for this to deal with. No, I know. I can't. I know. And it would only end up hurting the donor registry anyway, so.
Speaking of that registry, Shane's still in it?
He is still in it, though we haven't had any matches since that woman in Australia, so.
Do you think anyone will?
I'd like to think so. Though, of course, there are no guarantees.
So then it's a good thing we're doing this.
You know, it looks like the only way to ensure that we have a supply of the real donor stem cells, just in case Shane needs them.
I wish you could still be his doctor.
I know. I've missed you guys, too.
How is Marcy liking Seattle?
She loves Seattle. She even loves the rain. Though, honestly, you know, she's been spending most time inside building the nursery, so.
I still can't believe she's pregnant.
Wow. It's kind of a miracle.
I am so happy for you guys.
Well, she is going to be happy for you and Rex, too. Who knows? You know, maybe you guys could start on another one.
Well, there's an idea. We can't go public until we have what we need from Stacy.
No, of course not. Is it all right if I tell Marcy that?
Of course.
Okay, good. You know, I mean, with the world the way that it is, any kind of good news like this is really worth hearing, so this news.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
It's kind of a miracle, too.
Yeah.
Rex, did you mean what you said about being ready to love again?
I said it, didn't I?
Oh, I missed you. I had such a special night prepared last night.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. I'm gonna give you a lifetime of special nights.
You know, I may have a few surprises for you, too.
Okay. You're okay. Tell me what's going on. What is it?
It's Todd. You thought I was breaking up with you.
Well, aren't you?
Why would I do that?
You just said yourself that you can't be taken seriously if you're dating one of the cops here.
No. What I said was I can't be taken seriously if people know I'm dating one of the cops. Please don't sit on my desk.
So that means...
That means at work, we're strictly professional.
And at home?
At home, we can be as unprofessional as we want.
Sure, I get it.
You sound disappointed.
No, I guess I just want the whole world to know what a great girl I've got. But don't you worry, I can handle it. This is not my first undercover assignment.
You're pretty cute, you know that?
I'm sorry, I didn't expect that.
Whatever it is, it's all right.
Just the last person I was with was Todd, and I don't know what to do with it.
You wanted to be loved. He acted like he loved you.
And I believed him.
didn't know differently. It's not who you are. The person you really are is here. Now, with me.
See, but the problem is I remember all that time with him. I remember everything. But I want to erase it. I want to erase that memory. With you. I'm just not ready.
No rush. I'm not going anywhere.
I should go. You guys have been so kind, better than I deserve.
Don't say that.
Yeah, Jessica, at the treatment center, they teach you that you have to live in the moment. That when bad stuff happens, you can't stay angry or pretend it's not happening.
I learned that too.
All you can do is deal with it the best you can and try to move on.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. You know, I have Bree and my mother and Natalie, and there's someone new in my life. You know, I just have to feel everything, you know, mourn the loss of my daughter.
What is it? Come here. Oh! Got a dragon?
Are you okay? Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Do you want to hold her?
You're right, Todd. If I still meant anything to you, I couldn't be standing here like this without driving you crazy. Well, you know, it's a good thing we're over each other and we've moved on, because now I guess I can just be here completely naked, not bother you one single bit. Right?
Said you were out here.
That feels great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to work on all the girls at the club. Call me Magic Fingers.
Well done.
My arm feels like a pincushion.
Yeah. Shane was a real trooper. Rex and Gigi, can I talk to you guys alone?
Wait, if it's about me, shouldn't I hear too?
He's gonna find out eventually.
Shane's the man. Whatever you have to say, you can say in front of him.
But she goes.
Actually, I think Stacy should stick around for this.
Me? Why?
Because it concerns you too. I ran several blood tests, and Shane's white count indicates that he's no longer in remission.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that Shane's leukemia is back.
Here. You can take her. It's okay.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Thank you for listening.
So we have a deal?
In this building, I am Officer Fish.
And I'm Ms. Williamson.
It's a deal.
What the hell? It's not like the boss is here. And that is the first and last time we do that in this office.
Right. I better go clock in. I will check back with you later.
Don't. Please.
Right. We're undercover. Well, Miss Williamson, I think that we're all finished up here. I will see you back at home.
I better get back. I'll call you when I check in with Cole.
Thank you for understanding.
You don't have to thank me. You're not ready. When you are, I'll be there.
I don't remember you as a patient type.
I am when it's something worth waiting for.
Todd? Todd? Are you all right? Todd? What's going on?
I can't be sick, not again.
Sorry, buddy.
What are we gonna do?
It's okay,
How is it okay?
because Stacy's here. You saved Shane's life once. You can do it again. Thank God we have you.